Welcome to my show, honey. Welcome to Soraya's Kitchen. When you're feeling blue, you don't know what to do. Carrying such a heavy load, honey, feels like you're all alone. You need a new recipe, well, I'm the one to see. Friday rolls along, you wanna hear my song, so welcome to my show. Welcome to Soraya's Kitchen. My show is so hot, honey. The fish, the meat.
Hey darlings. Hi, Olas. My name is the super sexy, super fabulous, and super desirable Soraya Subada. Welcome to my kitchen, welcome to my show. We're making a traditional dish, very Puerto Rican. This is corned beef guisado. And I'm just really glad to be here. I'm gonna go into the ingredients for a little bit, but you know, I wanna just say that you want all my love and my devotion. You want my recipes right from the start. I have no doubt that I can cook for you forever. The only trouble is we really don't have the time. I have one half hour, that's all I have to spare. 1/2 hour, and I know all my viewers care. Baby, 1/2 hour, just a half hour, that's all I have to spare. 1/2 hour, and I know my viewers care. Woo. We have 1/2 hour to do this recipe. Hola mi amores, hi. Okay, so let's go into the ingredients for this dish now. Let's start with the primary ingredient. We're going to use 1 12-ounce can of Philippi's corned beef. With all my Latin dishes, there's a base. And so I made some real nice fresh recao, right? Which the recao has onions, it has garlic, it has a green pepper, it has cilantro, it has recao, right? These are very Latin herbs, and it's pureed, and then it's refrigerated or frozen, and then you use them as you need them. And then what we do with this, we stir fry it with oil. So this is the olive oil with achote infused in it. So I wanted to give this dish natural coloring, and the achote seeds work so well to this dish because I want this to be very red. And since we're talking about red, then the Goya tomato sauce, right? We're gonna put maybe 1 to 2 cans. And then we have, I have some additional minced garlic. We have some onion that's chopped, and I'm gonna add some red pepper. And so I have some chopped cilantro. Those are the herbs that I'm gonna saute. Now this is the powdered spices that we're using. It's my boyfriend, Mr. Turmeric, he's always here with me, and he's such a dedicated boyfriend. And then we have this the veggie base that I've been using again to kind of add a little chicken, Corney, Jimmy's corned beef recipe. And add a little bit of that, just a little. Just my straight up adobo. Alright, darlings? And then ground cumin, a little bit of oregano. If you didn't see the cumin here, the cumin has a ginger. I have some barley that's already cooked. White rice already cooked. Here it is. And then the recipe goes for French fries. Crinkle cut French fries go really well with this. I made them in the oven. I wasn't gonna fry them. Hell no. And I made them so they're kind of like slightly crisp because I didn't want them to be soggy in the dish. So those are all the ingredients. Yes. And now we're gonna go into prep, so let's go. Hey darlings, here we go. I just put some fire to the caldero. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start with the oil. And I like to weigh and measure my oils. As soon as I put the oil, it's gonna start sizzling. I hope it doesn't get on my silver metallic dress. Okay, as I stated, and I'll lower it a little bit. I've added 3 tablespoons. We're gonna add the recao. I love how that's cooking. You know how I love to hear food sizzle. So I have 2 tablespoons, 2 heaping, 3 heaping, 4 heaping. Okay. So we just added the recao. I always like browning my garlic, my recao.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm gonna use 1, 2. I'm gonna use 1, 2 tablespoons. I'm gonna use 1, 2. I'm gonna use 1, 2 tablespoons of minced garlic. I'm gonna put the heat back up because it. Oh, Soraya, turn me inside out.
Round and round, boys say, I turn them upside down. Oh, I love to turn them inside out and round and round.
So we just put like about 2.5 tablespoons of chopped garlic. Here we go now with the onions started. Oh honey, we're gonna put a lot of onions in here, chopped. We're gonna let the onions, brown first and kind of cook a little bit, not too brown. What is that, like 4 tablespoons? I think I'm gonna probably put 4 of the onions. It's like 5 tablespoons, maybe a 1/3 cup of onion. Okay, chopped. And I'm gonna add now the red pepper. I want to add in just little slivers, like slices like this, not chopped like the onion. I'm gonna bring the camera so you can see what we have here, but I don't want too much of the red pepper because it's going to be a really red dish anyway, but I want a little bit of the red pepper. So when I serve it and I garnish, that we have some red pepper cooked into this dish. And now I'm going to show you like this. So here are the ingredients. This is the recao, the olive oil with the anato, the onions, the garlic, the red pepper, and we're going to let that saute a little bit, okay? Alright. Hi darlings, I just want to see my outfit. I feel so fierce in this outfit. Can you see it in my waist like that, darling? I love this dress. I think it looks so good on me. Don't you think? Let's get back to the recipe. So yes, honey, this onions and all of that, what you see in front of you right now in the calderos, we want to cook that down a bit. Okay, we're going to add the corned beef. Look at the corned beef, one big chunk. Okay, I'm going to bring the camera down, but I'm just going to loosen that up a bit, so to speak. Just chop it up a bit, whatever, fork it down, loosen it up. Oh my God, it sounds a little interesting there. I'm just going to get the corned beef mixed in with the onions, with the garlic, with the recao, with the red pepper, with the olive oil, right? I'm going to use cooking spray here too because I want this to cook nice with some fat, but not a lot of fat. And cooking spray always helps, right? I'm going to get it out now. So you see my chichos? Oh my God, but this dress is so fierce. So we have some canola oil cooking spray. We're just going to spray it. We're going to bring up the heat a little bit because now we want it to cook up. This recipe is going to go so fast. The meat's already cooked. And so what we want is for this to stew up for 20 minutes. Once we have the tomato sauce, I have some smoked turkey neck broth that I'm going to add to this. See the corned beef? See how beautiful that already got softened, and I forked it out. I brought it down to mix in with the rest of the ingredients there. So now we're going to add the tomato sauce. And then I'm going to add the powdered spices. So let's see. I feel so fabulous, I can't see. I love this outfit. I really, I love dressing up for all of you. I want you to see what the testament of weight loss could be, I think 1.5 cans is going to be the number. Yes, darling, and I'm going to show you. So that's now with the tomato sauce added. You see that it's starting to bubble? Now that's a little rich and thick, so we're going to add smoked turkey neck bone stock. We're going to add a cup of the turkey stock. Honey, yes, darling. I want you to see. Now that's the dish with the turkey neck bone stock. It's not as thick, so because we want to cook that down. I'm going to add a little bit more onion because I need to see more onion there. And then I'm going to add the powdered spices. I want to add some more onion. So that's 3/4 of a large Spanish onion. I'm going to add, that's about a teaspoon of cumin. I love cumin, darling. Some oregano leaves, 2 teaspoons of oregano leaves. And then we're going to add Mr. Turmeric. He's so handsome. I love Mr. Turmeric. I love his color. If you're brown, I'm down, darling. And in your case, you're golden brown. I love golden brown. I love all colors, darling. As long as you're good to me, darling. That's what counts. So with the turmeric, I would say about a teaspoon. Yes. And then you gotta watch the adobo on this dish because that corned beef already has sodium, right? And the turkey neck bone stock has some salt. So let's just be sparingly with that. Maybe like 2 teaspoons. And then we'll taste as we go along. If we need to add more, we will. And then my veggie base, which is about a teaspoon there. And something tells me I'm going to use the rest of the garlic. You can't. Being Latino, you can never use too much garlic, darling. So we've got about 4 cloves of garlic that was chopped up. And I think that's it for now. Yeah. It is actually. Ooh, child, she's so pretty. But let you see. I think she's prettier than Soraya Soledad. This dish. Now, this has to cook low heat because it's already bubbling, but I want it to cook down some, okay? So that's with all the spices, and I'm gonna actually taste her. Gosh. That is so delicious. Just a little bit more to go. That's it. Now we're gonna cover her. She's amazing. I mean, she's amazing. She's really amazing. Amazing. Now you gotta be careful with her because you wanna keep her low, right? You don't want her to stick to the bottom of the pot. So we're gonna cover her. I'm gonna put the top for about 10 minutes and then we'll be back. With the 10 minutes that we're cooking this down, I decided after like 3 minutes to take the cover off to get some of the liquid up. We are going to cook the rest of this another 7 minutes uncovered at low simmering heat. The 7 minutes are up and we have the Jimmy Corney corned beef guisado just at the right consistency that I wanted it. I didn't want it to be too like stewy or soupy, and right now is exactly the way I want it. So now I'm gonna add the French fries and then I'm gonna serve it because we're almost ready to taste, honey, because I'm starving. Oh my goodness, here we go. My hands are clean because what I'm gonna do is I love touching food, right? I mean, that's the whole joy, that's the whole joy of cooking is touching the food. Oh my God, delicious. And now we're gonna add French fries that are already cooked. That's just the way how the recipe is. You add the French fries, They're not fried, all right, they were baked. And then we're gonna have a few garnished on top that are not with the sauce. I'm gonna get my spoon. I want you to see what this looks like. Isn't that lovely? The potatoes are added in there like that, okay? And actually, I'm gonna add more potato and a little bit to garnish. And I don't want to stir in the rest of that, but that's how good that is. Okay, and that's it. And now we're gonna serve that with barley and white rice. And here we have Soraya Soledad's Jimmy Corney corned beef guisado. Oh my God, this looks so delicious. And there's an S here for Soraya. I painted on an S with the achote olive oil. Oh my God. Oh my God. That is delicious. I have to take another forkful. That is amazing. That's amazing. My God, that's so delicious. I'm gonna put this down. I wanna relax and have some of that. That is amazing. So please try this recipe. Oh my God, that is amazingly delicious. It's different. I wanna say adieu, goodbye. Thank you for coming to my show. The recipe of Jimmy's corned beef that was absolutely superb. The rice, the barley, everything was perfect. Please make this. And I want to just thank everyone for being here. And God bless my kitchen and all its little nooks. God bless this diva that loves to cook, and God bless all of you. So thank you so much for coming to Soraya Soledad's PS Cooking Show. Bye.
Welcome to my show, honey. Welcome to Soraya's Kitchen. When you're feeling blue, you don't know what to do. Carrying such a heavy load, honey, feels like you're all alone. You need a new recipe, well, I'm the one to see. Friday rolls along, you wanna hear my song, so welcome to my show. Welcome to Soraya's Kitchen. My show is so hot, honey. The fish, the meat.
Hey, darlings.